To manually unlock the top and the rear, you first have to unlock the rear bow. We're going to show you how to do that. The rear bow lock is back up here with access to its unlocking portion a couple inches to the left, and of course way up you will find a recess in the trim panel, and you use the Mercedes soft top tool or just a 6mm Allen wrench that sticks into this rear lock. We'll show you some more detail in a moment. The perspective right now is from the forward lower corner of the trunk, and we are looking up at the rear bow lock with its cylinder on it, and we have removed the trim panel just for clarification so you can see things better. Normally there is a gray trim panel here, carpeted panel here, and there's a little access hole to stick your 6mm Allen wrench or Mercedes soft top tool in here that has a 6mm Allen wrench at the end. And to unlock the rear bow lock, you want to turn clockwise, again clockwise to unlock, counterclockwise like this to lock in the end. So this time we're unlocking. We actually have to take a second stab at it because it did not unlock all the way. Turn it a little bit farther, the rear bow lock is completely unlocked. We can now lift the rear bow and next open the case cover lock. So now we're going to show you how to manually unlock the case cover. We have already unlocked the rear bow. If there is a lot of air in the system, meaning the system is low on fluid, then the rear bow tends to flop down again. So we have actually put a strap on here and tied that to the front of the soft top just to keep the rear bow up and out of the way. The case cover lock is centered behind the rear seat bench, but the pivot point that has two flat spots machined on it, and those flat point spots that you put a wrench on, that pivot point is offset about a couple inches to the left, and you could just use a 10mm flat wrench to first find where this pivot point is. Here it is, and now you turn counterclockwise to unlock. Ideally, and here I'm turning clockwise again to lock it. Ideally you have the soft top tool in your trunk, that is part number 208-899-0080, and that does a better job than a regular wrench, because when you unlock it, when you unlock the case cover lock with this tool, it will unlock the case cover completely. Whereas if you don't do this complete unlock and then you pull the case cover up, the case cover lock may lock itself afterwards. Not a big deal. You can just give it a second go with the wrench. Just pointing out, the soft top tool does have some slight advantages. So we have unlocked, and just for completeness showing the locking again, we push the case cover down, and here we go, we're latched all the way. So just for completeness, to show you the complete manual operation of the soft top, you will have to move the soft top around a little bit as you remove cylinders. We have already unlocked the rear bow, we have already unlocked the case cover lock. Now, just as your manual, owner's manual shows you for emergency operation, you first have also opened the pressure relief valve on the pump. The pressure relief valve needs to be opened only to move the main lift cylinders around manually. And here we go. We can just fold the top into the trunk. You see that as the top moves down, these flaps move up. And let's just assume I have dropped it in all the way. We then just close the case cover again and lock it with a wrench. And conversely, to open the top, we unlock the case cover again. To close the top, I'm sorry. You unlock the case cover again and lift the whole top out. Basically do this process in reverse. Here we go. This is how the top moves.